blows up.
Yeah, what was up, motherfucker?
It's like a vacuum duct tape, like a iPad duct tape to a vacuum. It's just moving. Surprise, motherfucker! And it blows up. It's season 3. It's like this big,
it's the
like
it's the
Megatron
robot
thing.
from Blanket Man.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And then like imagine season 3, it's like a Gundam, and then like a cockpit opens up, and it's still the same fucking iPad. Be like, surprise, motherfucker! And then the whole thing fucking blows up too. Like it just gets more elaborate each season as you go on.
It's a more elaborate and better, but its only function is to blow up.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole thing. It just nukes itself the moment but it's just surprise, motherfucker.
All right, Scott, it's your show.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh shit!
We've been live for like a minute.
Yeah.
You gotta say something, man.
I'm sorry. I was letting Trill cook. I was letting him cook. I was letting Trill cook. Like, let him cook. Let him cook.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to another episode of Digital Beatdown. I'm your host, Scott. With me tonight, as usual, is Mist.
Hello.
And also with us, as usual, is Mac, but this time Mac is fighting.
Yeah, I'm here to just kick ass. I don't even want to make the lineup.
You're not even gonna quote "They Live"? Come on, man.
I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Are
All
we
out of
live on
bubblegum.
YouTube?
Huh?
Are we live on YouTube?
We should. We should. I don't think so. We should though. Yeah, we're live.
We're good.
We're live on YouTube. Yeah. Just showing up as the live screen. I don't know why. But
there
live.
we go.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. See it.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. All right. And also, our other fighter tonight is Trill.
So,
What's up, everybody? I guess I have to say, young ass dude, lifelong dreams. That's my word of advice to you, Mac.
Inspirational words.
good one.
Sir.
John Waters.
Fuck you.
He's laying the track for the next one, man.
Fuck off.
We dropped an F-bomb 42 seconds into the stream, ladies and gentlemen.
Again, I'm surprised it's not earlier.
I am never going to get that perm.
No, you're not.
All right. Well, we got an exciting fight tonight, guys. We're gonna do it as usual. We got the two fighters, 5 questions. Each question is broken down into 5 phases. First phase, you state your answer. You get each fighter just states what their answer is. Phase 2, you go for a minute. You just lay out what your the reason why your pick is your pick. No interruptions, 60 seconds. Phase 3 is the beatdown, 3.5 minutes, just fighting at it. And phase 4 is the rebuttal round, or if we have an extra question for you, you get a minute to answer the question. And phase 5 is the cleanup, and then we make our verdict. So is everybody ready to go?
Yes, boss.
Yep.
Damn it. Eat a dick.
Oh man, it would have sucked if somebody said no. All right, so let's move on to question number 1.
All right, I got that up. Hold on, give me a second.
All right.
All righty. I don't got the pictures though, but I got the question.
Damn.
What is the best Michael Bay film?
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me get.
You didn't capitalize Bay.
You lost already.
I give no fucks.
This is why we're doing John Waters.
This could just be a movie with anybody named Michael that also features a Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you didn't distinguish it. It's just
go.
kind of disrespectful.
I just want to quote Owl, eat a dick.
Hey,
Okay.
easy, Mac.
Ow.
Come on. All right. So let's start with Trill. What's your answer to this best Michael Bay film?
Fuck. What's my answer? Is it Bad Boys?
It was Bad Boys 2.
Mac, you gotta roll it when I do that. Jesus Christ, man, you gotta flip the thing so they see it. So it's a I guess.
Yeah, it's Bad Boys. I don't
Sorry,
have no
Scott.
pictures.
Mac's
I have
usually
no
this
pictures.
bad on the sports show. You don't have the picture?
No, we don't have the
You're
picture.
lucky your dog's adorable. Your dog is so cute.
Yeah, I know. He is.
How cute that little dog is.
He's adorable.
Little
Looking at my
munchkin.
phone.
He's gonna be effing gigantic, though.
He
Jesus,
is.
that dog's gonna be
He's
bigger
gonna
than
be-
me.
Yeah,
It's gonna be like me laying next to you. It's gonna be fabulous. You're never gonna miss me now. I hate this.
All right, Mac. Mac, what's your answer? And I wanna let you know you had an opportunity to steal the Bad Boys 2 from Trill just now.
Right.
Already what?
You had the opportunity to steal Bad Boys 2 from Trill for your answer.
I did. But you want to know something? It's okay. I'm picking The Rock.
Oh yeah, you definitely should take my movie, man.
Two great
That
movies.
was,
Yeah. I swear to you, Trill, you say,
okay,
if you pick Bad Boys 2,
let's not
you
say
would have
two
picked The
great
Rock.
movies. Let's
Yeah,
say
if you would have picked The Rock,
one
too.
great movie, then one good movie.
Hey.
No, I just would have picked Bad Boys. Like
We'll
what?
get into this. We'll get into this. Don't worry, guys. You're gonna get your time to fight. All right, so
Fuck that. Let's go now.
you each get a minute to lay out why. You gotta lay the groundwork.
Yeah, you gotta convince us first.
Yeah, I'm unconvinced so far.
You're right,
Yeah,
you're right.
convince us why we should let you to the ring against each other.
All right, Trill, you get a minute whenever you're ready.
All right, so Bad Boys 2 is the best Michael Bay film because it embodies what it means to be a Michael Bay film. Michael Bay films often have car chases, gunfights, city sprawling, urban like areas. They often have a charismatic lead with a comedic backing. They often have some type of crime drama, usually centered around a bank heist or some type of theft. And yeah, lens flares, great music, great action, um, really tight camera angles, and super dynamic when it comes to stunts pulled for the time. Like at the time when you see the Michael Bay film, it is the best popcorn blockbuster film that year. There is no bigger explosion you see besides maybe a Tom Cruise movie where he's doing a Mission Impossible, but he's only done like 9 of those. So over the last 20 years. So it's fair to say if it wasn't Tom and Mission Impossible, it was time.
All right, Mac, minute whenever you're ready.
To quote the great Tom Connery, your best. Winners whine about their best. Losers whine about their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen. This movie has quotes galore, and this film is awesome. This is probably I don't know if this is like the first Michael Bay film because I don't know that, but this can fact check me this. But this is probably the one that like everybody remembers. If you look up, if you look up The Rock, you're gonna look up Dwayne The Rock Johnson. That is true. But also, people remember The Rock. The Rock is a fun action from beginning to end. This film is so good to watch. It has Nick Cage, who we would never think would be in an action film as this is probably, I don't know. Yeah, you got Face Off, but this is one of the films.
Time.
Damn it.
Don't worry, you're about to get 3.5 minutes to fight it out.
It's okay.
All right. So whenever you guys are ready.
Wait a minute. Let me go change this to. All right, we're ready.
Okay.
All right, Max. So you said quotes, and I agree that the movie The Rock does have some quotes, but there's no more. I'd argue that my movie is more quotable. You know, did you
I,
see
I,
that
now,
shit flipping? I mean, come on,
I agree. I agree. I
you have
agree.
Martin Lawrence. Martin
Yeah,
Lawrence is the
this is
person
true. This is
delivering
true.
the
Well, a
quotes.
lot
You
of
know,
people do not like Martin Lawrence. You know, take Zach. He hates Martin Lawrence and he thinks he's a terrible actor and that comedian.
I understand that, but
Yeah,
you
yeah.
could say the same thing about actor choice with both
Here's the
movies.
issue with
We're
your
talking
film.
about the quality of the.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
saying best Michael Bay film.
yeah, and you're right.
So
Your
I would
film is
I
your
would
film
have
is
to argue that
the film is good. Your film is
better
good. Is
film.
good.
My
I
film
wouldn't say
is
it's the
better.
best because there is one flaw in your film, sir. Because
Okay, let's hear it.
before said things happened, this is probably one of the best films Michael Bay ever made. Before this situation happened, this is top. This is top. You know, you got
Okay, you feel it.
you got the three trio. Before this situation happened, this is good. Before this situation happened, this is the one.
Bad Boys 2 is like.
And now I'm gonna tell you the situation. The slap happened. When the slap happened, we all know this film because of Will Smith. And Will Smith is not
Like Miami Vice, but keep laughing.
huh? Anyway, I couldn't get you. Anyway,
How does one actor's reputation destroy the movie? Like
with the movie because he's in the damn film. Also, as added bonus, this
that
also started the whole
the
Michael Bay
movie
sexism type of thing. There's a lot of sex. There's a lot of sexism in this damn film.
Martin, people don't like Will. That's not true. They make that doesn't make anything bad about the movie.
Take up for Martin Lawrence.
Film. When the film hit the movie theater, which one was better?
There's no sexism in my film. There is sexism in your film. There's a lot of sexism. This started this whole. Oh, we're gonna make sure we're gonna see all these women in a derogatory way. This started this shit. This was started with Transformers. This Transformers shit. All the stuff that you see in Transformers started with this film. The Rock was a good film. It was an interesting film.
What stuff specifically
Jerry Bruckheimer was a part of this. Huh?
Mac, what stuff? What stuff? What were you talking about? You're saying all this stuff started with Bad Boys 2, which is...
There are memorable scenes in this daggone film. Like I said, I just quoted a line that was really, really great that Sean Connery gave. And then not only that, we literally got the scene of, you remember the scene where Nicolas Cage was holding up the flares, trying to get the jets to go, trying to get the jets to say,
dude, they had Nelly and P. Diddy make a song when they were on the beach. Gabrielle Union coming out of the water was more beautiful than a James Bond girl. What are you talking about? Like, this movie was a classic. Classic. It was no. You're not listening. It was.
I don't know, but I feel like, you know, I'm gonna say it. Bad Boys 2 does not love America like The Rock. The Rock
and time. Let's leave it at that.
Oh my god!
It was everything one in the 2000s. It was like a whole era. They had like, Mac, you're crazy.
Oh my god! I didn't think we were gonna compare how much one Michael Bay movie liked America more than the other, but here we are.
Hey, Scott, can we take them out the ring and just put in 2 replacements?
It might be too late. Okay, but let's go with I guess like a follow-up question for this round, right? Do you have anything missed? If you don't, I think I have something.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Which Transformer would you add to the cast?
Fuck. Damn, that's tough.
Oh, hard one. Because they've done almost all of them, right? I honestly can't think of a Transformer by name that I haven't seen on the big screen. Oh, you mean the cast of my movie? Like
yeah. It's like adding any Transformer from one of Michael Bay's Transformer movies.
Like on the highway scene, the Corvette Transformer.
Exactly.
Oh, it has to be. It would absolutely have to be like Bumblebee. You know what I'm saying? Because
Alright,
like, yeah, the iconic Camaro is kind of like a one-for-one similarity with popularity and recognition. So Bumblebee compared to the Corvette to the fastness of his Porsche. You know what I'm saying? Because the sports car that um Michael Lowry had. I guess. I guess that'd be the only thing that how it would fit in there.
Is it time for me?
Ooh, yeah, you can go, man.
Starscream, because he could be one of the jets. You can give him a little part. You don't gotta give him a big part. He could be one of the jets in that stream where he could be one of the pilots that you just keep going back. He said, "I'm coming for you. I'm gonna make sure I have this." You know, you can get his voice and everything, and it would be cool to add him into this. And then he sees the players, and he's like, "Okay, oh God!" You know, it would be funny, interesting to hear him do that. You know. So yeah, Starscream. Can you imagine Starscream and The Rock? Awesome.
Dude, I think you missed an easy one with that old jet from the Transformers movie that was like crapping out parts and
That's
stuff.
Starscream.
'Cause that dude,
No, he's
that
talking
dude,
about the old one.
no, Starscream. I'm talking about the old one that was rusted. That had like the cane, and they teleported to Egypt and shit. Like
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I'm
you
who-
should have
not picking
told us that.
him.
That
I'm
was like
not picking
more Sean
Matrix. Fuck
Connery
that.
vibe.
I do not want to be reminded of the Matrix. Fuck that guy.
Come on, this is the one that he sacrificed his body and gave it to Optimus Prime, and then
Fuck
Optimus
that.
Prime
Yeah.
was like,
No,
"Fuck this
no.
body."
That's
I'm
what I'm
not.
saying.
No,
Easy win.
the
Easy
film
win. Like,
trash.
1-for-1.
Fuck that.
I feel like
Okay.
that's the plot of The Rock, though. But go ahead.
No. I need something modern. Fuck that shit. I don't need nobody transporting. Fuck Matrix. Damn it.
All right, let's do some fact checking on this one. Misty, got anything?
Actually, I did. So apparently, I'm having a stroke. Let's try that again. Sir Sean Connery insisted the producers build a cabin for him on Alcatraz as he didn't want to travel from the mainland to the island every day. And apparently, they did that for him. So that should tell you how high tier he was. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Mm-hmm.
There was some.
Damn, he is dead.
What? This wasn't the first film Michael Bay did, right?
No, that was Bad Boys.
No.
Bad Boys was? Okay, my bad. I'm just making sure. I thought it was Bad Boys. I was like, I don't think it was. I thought it wasn't.
It was Pink Flamingos.
Fuck you.
All right,
Okay, as a kid, shoot, I forgot what his name is, but he was a singer. And he's in the opening of Bad Boys 2. Gosh.
Oh, you're talking about Timothy Olyphant?
Is it?
Yeah, Timothy Olyphant.
I just remember knowing years later.
No, it's not Timothy Olyphant. It's Michael.
Michael Shannon.
Michael Shannon. Yeah.
He's one of the Klansmen.
Like years later, I found out about that. It's like, oh, didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. All right, Mist. What do you think? Who do you think won this round?
See, Mac is putting his head down because I think he knows where I'm going to go with this.
You go with this bullshit. This guy.
Of course, I'm going to go with Bad Boys 2 because I can quote way more stuff in that movie. Plus, one of my favorite scenes is when they were in, what was it, Best Buy? And
oh yeah,
was in my ass last night.
Oh my god,
I
can't sit down right.
Tears.
I'm pissed. I wanted Bad Boys too, but yeah.
Bro. The whole movie was like that, bro.
And let me clarify. Yes, I know this is a different time, and those kind of references will probably be frowned upon now. But that joke was funny to me.
You two motherfuckers need Jesus.
That was just a punctuating thing that just had me out when she said that.
You two motherfuckers need Jesus. Oh shit. Okay.
I died.
Yeah, sorry to do
She
it to
looked
you,
like the
Matt,
lady that
but
would say
Nah,
that
nah, it's
too.
okay.
She
I
was perfectly
understand.
okay.
I understand. I understand. Look, Bad Boys
It-
too.
it felt a little bit like you like partway through your intro, you kind of knew. You're like,
I knew
can
Bad
fight
Boys
this.
2 just had too much ammunition. I just couldn't beat it. Like it's too tough. It's tough. I had to
That's what it's like.
punch hard. I had to do some deep punches. I had to kick them in the guts. But I just
Also,
couldn't.
You
your
could have brought
argument.
up though.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Mister.
Oh, your argument about how people don't like Will Smith honestly has nothing to do with the movie at that point.
Oh, I know.
I love that movie now.
Blackly.
I know.
We watched this movie post.
I like it more
Slap,
now.
and talk about how awesome it was.
I know, Scott. But when you're fighting against a movie you love, you got to do some punches, and you can't do. You got to.
You should have dug in on Martin Lawrence, man. You
I
would have had a
could.
better argument.
I love Martin Lawrence. You fuck.
I know.
I love him. I hate the guys like fuck.
But this, Mac, this is why you lost the round.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to get my love of certain people.
You could have pulled out the fact that The Rock is one of only 2 Michael Bay movies on the Criterion Collection, but nah.
Nah. But really, would you give a fuck about that?
Nah.
It
not
would have
really.
helped your argument versus saying people hate Will Smith.
I had everything against me. It just I knew I was gonna lose that, and I was like, I'm gonna take the L, but I'm gonna fight. But
That would have helped you more though than the Will Smith argument.
Yeah. But it wouldn't have helped me that much. You still was gonna pick Bad Boys.
Yeah, I mean, you still probably would have lost either way.
Yeah, it didn't matter. I was fighting up. I knew what I was fighting when I did this. So I was like, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go out trying to argue my way the right way or the bullshit way, and I'm gonna get some laughs. Okay, I'm gonna argue the way to get some laughs, and that's what I did. Either way, I went out laughing.
All right,
Gabrielle
let's
Union
move on
is
to
a
question
better-
2.
Gabrielle Union is way more beautiful than a Bond girl, like naturally.
For sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Whatever.
Especially at that time, she was fire. Fire. You gotta remember, movies is timeless. Go back and watch it. Fire. Like, woo.
All right.
Question
Ugh.
2.
Question 2.
Now I
Getting the baby
just got
thinking
Gabrielle
about it,
Union on my
excellent.
mind. Yeah.
What is the
What
best
is-
Nicolas Cage performance? And I'm rewording it because I think Mac wrote it wrong.
I did.
You got it right on the card though. Except
right, I
you
did.
didn't capitalize Cage either.
Fuck. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
There you go.
You got to capitalize both names, man.
Fuck.
All right. This time, Mac, we're gonna start with you. So best
I
Nick
went
Cage.
with Betty from Kick-Ass.
All right, and Trill.
Face Off.
Yep. Dual role.
I just like
That's
how
what I'm
your
saying.
answer is just face off. It's like it doesn't matter. Face off.
Face Off. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It would get too confusing because he's playing both characters and then playing one character pretending to
As
be
the other
As
character.
a
Really one,
character.
yeah, as another character at one time in the movie. He's playing a dude disguised as another dude doing the movie for sure.
Exactly.
We got the joke.
And for
sure.
those of you who don't know that, that is a Tropic Thunder reference.
And he didn't even have to do blackface.
Oh, he does.
This
He
time.
didn't. He didn't. He just had to put on John Travolta's, which maybe was.
All right, you ready?
All right. Yeah, let's put a minute on the clock. Mac, whenever you're ready.
The reason why I picked Big Daddy from Kick-Ass in particular is because his acting was really, really good. I mean, he was trying to be Adam West Batman. He gave us an Adam West Batman, but also a bloodthirsty fucker who would literally kill people to get what he like. He was Adam West Batman, but he had like a sinister side to him. And he gave us that on the screen in Kick-Ass. And when he was on screen, he sold every scene. He had that sinister. He had a little laugh that was really like creepy, but fun at the same time. I can't do it because I don't want to do it, but it was a creepy laugh. But he literally did a good job in that role. He did a great job as Big Daddy, and this is the reason why Kick-Ass 2 wasn't as good as Kick-Ass 1, because you didn't have that performance. They tried to replace that performance with Jim Carrey, and he was trying to be what Nick Cage was, and he couldn't do it.
Okay. And Trill, a minute when you're ready.
Hold on, I had to take my earphone out to stop listening to that bullshit. All right. So the reason my face off is actually the best Nicolas Cage acting performance is because he acted, as we previously discussed it in the prologue, as three different characters, or maybe two characters, and maybe at least two characters simultaneously at least once. That's confusing. Imagine trying to be told how to read that and act it across from Nicolas Cage in a giant flying boat and a blade coming at your head. So to make you believe not only that he was who he was and then who he wasn't and then back to who he was initially is it's honestly it hasn't been done without CGI as well between two actors since. I can't think of a movie where the concept is similar, where somebody changes faces or someone changes roles so convincingly. It's like cheesy way of doing it would have been like Freaky Friday, and it wasn't like that at all. It was his best acting performance, Nicolas Cage.
And time. Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. And now let's get to the beatdown. You guys get 3.5 minutes whenever you start.
Ding, ding.
Okay.
I'm a dude playing the dude disguised as another dude.
Here's my issue.
But no, for real, like
It
okay,
was.
go ahead, Nick. I'm
Here's my
listening.
issue with it. Here's my issue with Face Off. While it's interesting and he's playing a different character, John Astor, which was played by John Travolta, was just boring. His character was a boring ass person. Anybody could have acted like John Astor. He was a little tight ass in that film. That's all he had to do was act like a tight ass the whole time, and that was the character of John Astor. That was John Travolta's acting.
I don't think so.
The person who acted
That's
better
false.
than
That's false
who
advertising.
I
That's
actually will
false-
fight
fake
you
news,
and
fake
say
news,
John
fake news.
Travolta actually acted
Fake
better
news.
than Cage. His
Fake news.
performance was better.
Fake news. He wasn't a
No, it's
tight
not
ass. He
fake
was a
news.
family
Yeah.
man who
Yeah,
was
he had to
he
do-
was a family
he
man
was
who
so
was
good
tormented
looking.
by the fact that
He had
his
the skinny
job
hips and everything.
tore
His
him away from
performance
his
was
family.
just about
His
as magnifying
his
as him. And
his
you need his
no.
No,
John
you
Astor was a
know.
man that was beside himself because he was dutified to provide and protect for his wife and his daughter, but also for his
He was
career.
trying
He
to
was
act
supposed to
like John
protect the
Astor.
entire contract.
He was
What
supposed
I
to be trying to act like
exactly
John Astor the
it
whole
was
time.
seamless. It was seamless.
Talk
It was
about a
if you
character
didn't
who
say
acted-
John Astor was John Travolta at first,
We didn't.
and
Yeah, you got to see John
and you
Astor.
played them
That's
both,
the
you
thing.
wouldn't know who
Here's
started
the
as who.
issue, though. You got to see John
You
Astor
wouldn't know
the
who
whole
started
film,
as who.
and you knew what he was. You knew he was a tight ass, and you knew what he was, and that's not hard.
That's the
But
polar
also John
opposite of the
Travolta, we
drug
didn't get a
dealing
lot of
gun
what Castor Troy looked
golden
like.
gun type of guy. Like you have to have opposites for the face-off concept to work.
There's no
You're
op-
trying
there
to
was-
tear
yeah,
down
you
the
have to have
concept of
opposites.
my
I mean,
movie,
that's
and you
that's
have
dope.
yet to mention the acting
Eddie
chops
Murphy
it
did the
takes from
same
Nicolas
shit. Are we
Cage
gonna
to
sit there
pull
and
off
praise Eddie
that
Murphy for
movie.
doing that shit? Richard Pryor did it, which
Did
was
it with
to play
a
different
fat
characters. We're
suit.
gonna praise him for that shit. There's different people that play different parts. of
Yes,
different
it's
characters in
incredible to
different films.
do.
It's not hard. I'm just telling you, it's not hard.
It
You're
is
trying to
hard
say it's
to
hard
do.
because he
It
played
is
another
complicated
person.
to do.
Not
It's
hard.
it's
It's not hard
extremely
to act like
complicated to
John
do because you have to
Travolta in that
convince
film.
us
He was literally a
in less
tight
than
ass
90
in that
minutes
role.
essentially that there's three people in the same thing. It's not
I agree.
typecast.
Yeah,
The
you're
movie is
saying it's
dynamic.
people.
Both characters
Who's
have
the
an
third
interesting
person?
viewpoint
Trill,
on
who's the
life
third
that make them
person, though?
polar
Trill, I
opposites,
need
which
to know
makes
who
the
the
Face
third
Off
person.
movie work.
Trill, who is the third person in this film? Because there's just two people in this damn film.
The bad guy
Castor
comes
Troy-
around to feeling bad about being bad.
There's only two people. You said
Remember
three.
that John
Who's the third
Travolta.
person?
No. The third person is Nicolas Cage stuck as John Travolta's character. That's the third person.
Okay. That's the thing. Like I said, that was not hard.
Because you're in a different mindset when you think that if I blow this motherfucker's head off, I'll never get my face back. I'll never get my family back. It's a whole different fight. You fighting a whole different.
Because he barely got to play Castor Troy. Because that was like the first few minutes of the film. He barely got to see him as Castor Troy. So the whole film,
But it set it up that it was a difference.
Which was not hard at all. He was already
No.
easily.
Your movie was boring, plain, and pedantic,
Whoa,
and
whoa,
you're
whoa,
trying to
whoa, whoa,
fill
whoa,
the
whoa,
space
whoa, whoa,
for
whoa.
talking about
Kick-Ass
my
is not
movie.
boring,
It was
plain,
a
and pedantic. It
dud.
was interesting.
Nobody
And
remembers your movie.
time.
Great
It
adaptation of
never
a
was
film.
top
Great
5.
adaptation of
Time.
a fucking film.
Ding, 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 ding,
Mac.
ding.
Wow. That was a good fight. All right. Before, I know this isn't the cleanup round, but I have to, because you got, his name was Sean Archer.
My bad. My bad.
Yeah.
Sean Archer.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
My bad. My bad. My bad.
I'm
I
like,
knew his name
who?
was Archer. I just couldn't get the first name. My bad.
All good.
But if
all good.
I felt like if I was wrong about his name being Archer, then it would have fucked me up. I just wanted to
Yeah.
clarify that who the character we were talking about for the
Yeah.
people. You know what I'm saying?
I was following the whole time. I just wanted to clarify it
Yeah.
before, anybody in the audience decided to get all upset about it. All right, now a question. This one, Miss, do you have anything for this one?
I do, and this is Matt. This is your fault, since you just said that John Travolta's character was boring. This question is your fault.
Okay.
So, both of you have to take the character that Nick Cage played in the other person's movie. So, reverse your roles here. Make that character fit your movie.
I don't know his character well enough.
Okay. So basically, you want Big Daddy Dak like a tight ass instead of a kooky crazy guy, right? Like instead of acting like that.
However
Am I
you want
correct?
to. However you want to.
Big
I
Daddy.
guess
Okay,
That's
simple.
what he said.
This is not hard at all. Actually, you can do that. You can make him a tight ass, boring character, and it still probably will work because his acting was really good. His acting was there. He would be able to do a tight ass. It would be basically be.
I also think you're misremembering Big Daddy. Big Daddy was supposed to be
You're not supposed to argue
Batman
against mine.
character, but he
Oh,
was
yeah.
always Batman.
True. Yeah, this round is just each of you get to answer. It's kind of like the first round. Sorry.
Oh, fudge.
Yeah.
What's Your Honor, what is the question? I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
children, this is why you don't do drugs.
That was Spike Lemon I was thinking.
Take-
No, this is why you
take-
do all the drugs. 'Cause they hit you all at the
Basically,
same
Trill,
time.
Take Mac's character from his movie and make him fit in yours.
You want me to put Batman in a crime? Okay. Fuck me. What is he? Mac Harrison?
Hey, this is Mac's fault because you said your character was boring.
I mean, I guess he'd be more exciting dressing in the fucking spandex everywhere, but it would ruin the continuity of the movie. Because then, I mean, how would that work? He has a is he Batman? He's not Batman, and he takes off the Batman mask and he has golden eagles. Like, what are we talking about? It's man, it's maddening. Oh man, I don't know. I guess you would just replace. It wouldn't work. You couldn't replace him. You couldn't do it because both people would be essentially there would be no concept of face off. There would be no yin to the yang. There'd be no water to the fire. There would be no opposite. They would be too similar in a character. It'd be like the Joker and the Riddler, like too similar of a character to belong in the same movie.
Fair enough. All right.
That's my answer.
Yeah, that was a good answer. All right, now, Miss, do you have any?
Wait, hold on. Did Mac ever say his?
Oh, I said, yeah, I did say mine. I said, but Trill was interrupting me, but I can say it again. It'd be simple.
You want like another 30 seconds on top? Or
yeah, I can do it. Mine would be basically simple. He would be, it just basically, it'll go from him being Adam West Batman to being a more serious tone Batman character. He'd be basically more serious, not like the kooky, like, let's go down the block. Like, he'd be literally like, nah, you can't do that. You gotta actually do, like, he literally would be more serious about killing people, not like haha, funny, like, you can't do that, girl. You can't do that, hit girl. He would be more cautious of Hit Girl. You would see him more cautious of Hit Girl doing stuff. as opposed to him being nonchalant, because it looks like he's being nonchalant, but
time.
actually you would see it.
All right. This has been an interesting round. You guys both came in with a lot of passion, a lot of
Yeah,
a lot of
a lot of
opinions.
animosity between you two.
Yeah, have you guys had this argument before?
No, we do that. We run a sports podcast. That's why I picked them.
Yeah, this is us.
Yeah, this is us. We always do this
us.
shit. This is us.
This is us. Have you seen this in a room together? Oh my gosh, even
Well,
worse.
yeah, we stayed and we literally argued all night. I literally and me and Trill cool together. I mean, I'm saying fuck you right now, but we're also cool because I literally told him when we were in Chicago, good night, Moon.
Yeah, best friend.
Yeah, I say good night, Moon. Good night, Trill, and Trill was sitting there laughing like. That's us.
And
Yeah.
shut up, dude. I'm trying to sleep.
Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to sleep.
Mist, you got any facts need to be checked?
Oh. Well, other than the John/Sean Archer thing, here's another thing. Both Daniel Craig and Mark Wahlberg were considered for the role of Big Daddy before Nicolas Cage was cast.
Okay. That would have been interesting. Daniel Craig.
I think Mark
No,
Wahlberg
no.
would have been more interesting than Daniel Craig. Then, maybe not now,
Daniel-
because his acting in what's it called? Knives Out. That was different.
Yeah, he could probably do it.
Really
His
good,
acting
really
Knives
good.
Out. Actually, I would say Lucky Logan really got it for me, but I get it. Yeah. I'm just saying Daniel Craig is interesting. Yeah.
Okay, this was a tough one to judge because you were both pretty passionate. We were hearing mostly, I feel like, about Face Off. I feel like there's a lot going on in that movie, and that kind of drew everyone's attention. And but for every rebuttal that, or every argument that Mac brought up, there was a rebuttal from Trill about why Face Off wasn't what Mac was saying exactly. So I think I got to go with Trill on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know where Miss is going.
By the way, does anybody want to read chat? Because I see a lurker who keeps talking.
Oh, that's just will you stop chewing on that bottle? That's just trying, guy. Trying.
And I'm going to go with Trill.
Okay.
Simply because this is the biggest point. And I've always thought this. And that is to play somebody else seamlessly and convincing is actually different. Because you have to study that person down to the point. And the fact that those two can interchange and then flip back as the other person was phenomenal. Whereas, Nick Cage is acting crazy. That's just kind of typical of him. But for him to act crazy as John Travolta, as himself, was always amazing to me.
Yeah, that was the thing about Face Off's performance. It was more like they're both of these roles are playing like two different aspects of like a Nick Cage character. Like in Kick-Ass, he's playing the vigilante and the father figure, and then in Face Off, he's playing the dual roles. But he's also playing once he's pretending to be Travolta, then he has to pretend to be Travolta, pretending to
As
be
him.
Nick Cage. So it's like this crazy layered performance, and I feel like Trill was hitting a lot of those notes. So
Okay.
yeah, I guess so. Trill, you got 2
They
rounds.
both had
to
kids, though.
Max
You know what I'm
and
saying?
Enzo.
One was just older and
He
one was
did
just
not know.
shorter.
They did both have kids.
Oh yeah, he did have a kid.
That's what I was
He didn't
saying.
care about it.
That's,
John Travolta steals him at the end.
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck
No,
about
he
that
did.
kid.
yeah.
He did, and like the wife.
But that's
had,
what
like,
I'm
no
saying,
problem with
the
that, which
dynamic
always
was
weird.
crazy.
Trill, I know you won, But he did not give a fuck about that kid. Let's just be honest.
Wait,
I'm
did
not
he-
saying he
Castro
did though. I'm not saying
Wait
he
a minute,
did.
did
What
he
I'm saying
actually
is
know?
the
I thought
tall.
he knew later.
No, he didn't know. Castro
That's
didn't know
what
he had a kid.
the kid with the headphones. There was a kid that had headphones, and then there was a tall kid that
Oh,
was
you
the other
mean the
kid.
daughter?
Is what I'm saying.
The daughter. Yeah,
The
yeah.
daughter
Right,
was
right.
Travolta's kid, and then his
And then the
son
little
got
boy,
shot.
yeah.
Yeah, Castro.
And basically, Travolta stole the boy to replace his son
So
from the man he was
Exactly.
trying to kill the whole time, and the wife had no problem with that whatsoever.
No, they were all cool with him in the
And
end.
that's what I'm saying. That's why that movie was cold as fuck. Like
Also,
some
here's
cold
the
shit to
weird
do.
thing. Did anybody ever catch the fact that the little boy was named Adam and the wife was named Eve?
That's weird.
Yeah, I
I
always
didn't.
thought that was weird too. Like, ew.
Max moving us along.
yeah, I gotta get this.
Yeah,
That's-
that's fair.
Yeah, I'm trying to help you out here.
Yeah, question 3. Best sports film. This time we're gonna start with Trill.
Any given Sunday.
Any Given Sunday, Oliver Stone classic, and Mac,
Major League.
Major League, another classic. So, Trill, you get a minute to lay out why Any Given Sunday is the best sports film. When you're ready.
Any given Sunday is the best sports film because it arguably talks about America's favorite sport, which is football. There's been a lot of football films, but I don't think there's been anyone that really truly emulated what it's like for a veteran quarterback to go down and somebody to come in and star. That kind of dynamic was something we had often seen play out live in front of our TVs every Sunday and Monday. Um, but at the time in the early 2000s, to see, Jamie Foxx and uh, what's that guy from the movie about if they build it, it will come. Him, Bill Bellamy. I think I remember seeing at least 3 or 4 NFL, actual NFL players in the game. Al Pacino being the coach. Coach was so huge. He was like Al Pacino was like a mixture of like 3 or 4 like real coaches, like all mixed into one, and he just embodied this late '90s
And time.
Miami coach. Like it was awesome.
All right, Mac, you get a minute when you're ready.
Gable. I go to you. I stick up for you. And you know help me now? I say, fuck you, Gable. I do it myself. Serrano was about to hit, and he got the hit out of the park. Major League is a very, very interesting, funny, but also a good sports film. There's so many fun lines in this film. If you don't know the story of the film, the original owner passed away, and the owner's wife is taking over.
Did we lose Mac?
You there?
Back trying to assemble the worst baseball team for the Cleveland. Well, sorry, I don't want to say that, but for Cleveland, so she could move them to Miami. And all sorts of hijinks happens, and they do enough. She tries to assemble it, but the team be last place. Don't want to go to last place. They fight hard to get independent, and they get there. They almost get there. That actually almost. I think they almost get the home. Yeah. We'll get to the rest of it later. But
yeah. All right, you guys ready to fight it out?
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, 3.5 minutes. When you're ready, go.
I think the storyline in my movie is just arguably better. I think the storyline in my movie is
Your storyline is based on a book.
American as hot
Your
dogs.
storyline is basically based on the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, I get it. That's basically what it is.
That's America's team.
Yeah,
You know?
nobody cares about them. Everybody don't give a
That
fuck
was
about
like
American
that
Sting.
was
Also, the only
it was
reason that film is
it was
good is
like Hard
because of
Knocks
Al
before Hard Knocks
acting, and
was.
that's good. I admit, Al Pacino's acting
No,
is good.
I
But there
wouldn't
are
say
also
just because
other
of Al
football films.
Pacino's acting. I'd say
Any
Jamie
Given
Foxx was
Sunday is
good.
good, but also if you
Jamie
want to get the
Foxx was world
mastery of
class.
football, you got other football films like for example, my
The
original
funniness in the
pick was
movie.
Friday Night
I was
Lights.
crying
That
in the
film was a
movie.
better football film than that film. Let's talk Major
But
League.
you picked
Major
Major
League got a
League.
lot of
Major
good
League
actors.
is a
Charlie
comedy.
Sheen,
It's a
Wesley
comedy,
Snipes,
you know? And
um,
although a good sports movie can be a comedy, but I don't think a good comedy
it's not just a comedy; it's a
is
good film.
also a
This film was
sports
so
movie.
good. This film was good. This film
I
was so
wouldn't.
good that it was during season with the
It's
Cleveland
not
Indians
even
were
a
not
great
good.
comedy movie,
And then
though. You know what I'm
5
saying?
years later, they're like, this film was made in 89. This film was made in 1989. 5 years later, like 6 years later, the Indians makes it to the World Series to only lose to the Atlanta Braves. 1995 World Series, 1989, the Cleveland Indians were
Right, but in
terrible.
like
And 6
in
years
my
later, they
movie, they
got
had
good.
like different
This
football
film
jerseys,
started.
different
This film,
football
they always look at this.
stadiums.
This is what started
It
this
just
shit. This is a film that
no,
will give you inspiration.
your movie had very little actual baseball.
Always win.
It was baseball
Yours
was
is
the
just literally
backdrop
talking
of your
about the
movie.
background of
Football
and
was
I
the
do not
movie,
give
which
no
makes it
fucks
a
about the
sports
background of
movie.
football. Nobody cares about Lawrence Taylor sitting up there saying, "Don't drop me, boys. I'm worth $1 million." Nobody give a fuck about
That's
that
what I'm
shit.
saying. Like people
won't
care
do
about the
nothing but that for
dynamics
that
of
person.
like sacrificing your body for a
But nobody
paycheck.
cares.
Like it is a brutal sport. It is a blood sport. Yours was a lighthearted comedy with,
If that's the case, then why
some
nobody
people
went to go
hitting
see
a
Concussion?
baseball.
Why nobody went to go see
Because
Concussion? Which is a
Concussion
better
didn't
film.
star Jamie
It talked
Foxx and it
about the
wasn't
same
funny.
shit you're talking about. Nobody wants to see
But
that
it
film.
preached to the audience. The part you put in just talked about Lawrence Taylor wasn't preaching. That was Lawrence Taylor's whole character. There were whole characters in this movie
Sure that
that were
Lawrence Taylor
different.
being high?
Let's say
Sure that wasn't Lawrence Taylor being on drugs?
stereotypes. They're football stereotypes. Let's just say
understand
each character in the movie was a
I'm telling you, I agree that Any Given Sunday is a decent film. It's a decent film. As good
You cannot
writing,
say
but
that about
so does
Major League.
And the only reason I'm not talking about a football film is
Major League is a slapstick comedy movie.
baseball is the most popular
Major
thing.
League is
and
an
they took something that
90 minutes Saturday Night Live.
that was very interesting. They took the team that was terrible at the time and they made a film about it and it was fun. It was a fun film, a great film. Yeah, hard.
You could say Tropic Thunder was the best movie because it was everything you just said that Major League was. Tropic Thunder was literally everything you just said that Major League was, and Tropic Thunder outperformed Major League in the box office.
Here we go, Tropic Thunder. Bullshit.
Time.
Can we just do John Waters?
No, stop. Leave it alone.
Oh boy. All right.
Also, I see in the chat. Hold on. I see in the chat. I think Train is really coming after that because I think you insulted the Cowboys.
Who?
Train.
Trink coming for me? I don't give. Trink is not a Cowboys fan.
I didn't say Trink. I said Train.
Fuck the Cowboys. That's what I have to say. Bubsy fight. There we go.
All right, Miss, do you have a question for this round? Because I'm not sure about mine.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm going to go in the chat. That's between you and Train, Mac.
Come back. I can't wait to kick your ass in the Buzzy fight.
Well, say your question, and if we need to revamp it.
Okay. The question I wrote down, who's the most believable athlete in your movie?
Ooh.
That's
okay.
There were
especially since it goes with the fact that
because there are actual athletes in Any Given Sunday, which is why that's why I was a little
because you're just gonna pick Lawrence Taylor or
Yeah,
somebody.
Lawrence Taylor's a Hall of Fame.
Kind of hard.
athlete.
Yeah, kind of hard to argue against that.
Okay, who is the best believable actor as an athlete?
Non-athlete actor.
Yeah, not non-athlete actor.
You know what?
Jamie Foxx, I believe they actually played athletics in high school.
I'm going to say, actually, you know what? I'm going to say Wesley Snipes. I'm not going to buy what he did in the past. He actually looked like Willie Mays. I feel like he could do that shit. He's literally was stealing bases. He said, "What you gonna do?" I said, he said, I'm picking up every glove. I'm gonna take it all my way to the Hall of Fame." I was like, that was a good line, and I Willie Mays. I feel like he could play it. Really, he could do it. So, yeah, Wesley Snipes.
Solid answers. Trill, do you want a little more time to talk about Jamie Foxx?
No, dude. I feel like if you've seen the movie, you saw why you would think he would be athletic. I mean,
Yeah.
he's in shape. Saw him with his shirt off. Looks athletic to me.
Yeah, fair enough.
And if he played athletics in high school, I feel like that's pretty comparable to Blade.
Okay, yeah, Blade was awesome.
Cool. All right, let's move on.
Like that was a bad thing. Blade is awesome, motherfucker.
Blade is the best, man.
No,
He's
that's
cool.
what I'm saying. No, wait. Whoa, no. I'm not saying Blade's bad. Martial arts is an athletic thing. That's why I was actually giving you props. Saying that's a good answer. Wesley Snipes is an athlete.
Sorry,
That's why I was countering it with Jamie Foxx played athletics in high school.
Sorry, I took that as a threat. I'm sorry. Unlike Train, who's literally giving me threats.
You're on edge.
I know.
Man.
It's okay. It's okay. Blade's cool.
Take a breath. Take a breath, Mac.
Yeah. Relax.
Blade's don't kick your ass.
Blade's a good movie, man. It's like one of my favorites.
Okay. Miss, do we have any facts for this round?
Actually, this one does relate to the whole athleticism thing. So, Charlie Sheen admitted to Sports Illustrated that he took steroids to prepare for his role. So that's a point against Mac.
Really? I feel like that was just his excuse for taking steroids.
Take drugs.
Yeah, I think he was doing it already.
But it goes on to say he believed the steroids could caused him to increase his fastball to 85 miles per hour. However, there's actually another fact related to that where it says
you're talking about Charlie Sheen, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Notice I didn't say Charlie Sheen. I said I didn't say nothing about him.
Yeah, but Charlie Sheen is one of the main characters in your movie.
It is true. But he's not the main character. That's Major League 2, which we talked about.
But it also says Charlie Sheen was a high school pitcher who was offered a baseball scholarship to the University of Kansas. Can we take a moment to ask, where did Charlie Sheen go wrong here? Because he could have been a totally different person.
I mean, it was the 80s. He was living that Wall Street life.
Yeah.
No kidding.
His dad.
And
then Emilio turned out okay, it seems.
Yeah. Emilio turned out okay. Yeah.
It's like saying one son was a cokehead, no one was just normal. Emilio turned out okay.
Well, for Any Given Sunday, I thought this was kind of interesting. With a height of 5'9", Jamie Foxx is generally short for a real life professional quarterback, which is true. And then it says Dennis Quaid at 6 feet is just tall enough to make the cut. So there you go.
Dennis Quaid, that's his name. Damn, I couldn't think of his name. I kept thinking of the dude from Star Wars.
Not against Superman, you for not knowing who Dennis Quaid was in the damn film.
Don't go there, Mr. John Archer.
I'm not gonna knock not knowing something about Dennis Quaid on anybody. I think that's a fair thing to know.
I totally knew it was him, but I didn't know. I couldn't think of his name.
You were trying to
that was just Dennis Quaid.
Hold on, you're trying to knock against me because Charlie Sheen was a drug addict. Yeah, fuck, he did drugs.
Oh boy.
Also, can we take a moment? Back in Train, do you two need a moment?
No, we don't. Just ask next month. Get ready. Let's go.
Missed.
Get wrecked.
How do you think this round went?
Miss.
I want to say what my answer is, but I feel like if I say my answer, this is going to end the show.
What do you mean? What's your answer? A different movie? It's like like Jerry Maguire or something.
No, I'm saying I'm going with
what
Trill
enraged him so
because
much?
it is
Oh,
definitely
yes, that's the
a
answer.
sports movie.
That's always the answer.
Oh, you're trying to say mine's not a sports movie?
It is. It has sports in it, but it's also like it's all how you argued it too. Like best sports film. Like I'm thinking it has to be really focused on sports.
Was talking about the issues of sport, which I literally argued. He didn't argue nothing about concussion, nothing about that shit. He didn't even talk about that. I argued all that shit. Miss.
So I guess Scott, what's your
I
answer?
did argue all that shit. You just didn't hear it because Trill was talking over it and he was trying to dial over it. He never answered those questions. I understand.
Okay, then what were your questions?
My questions were, what about concussion? He said this, that it talks about the background of sports. I said, what about concussion? Better, well-made film. And everybody was talking. He said, this talks about, yeah, but what about concussion? Concussion was a film that was really about the side effects of sports, of how it handles sports, everything. Everything Any Given Sunday was trying to, it was the same film, made better, done well. They don't want to talk about because nobody cares about this.
No.
And you didn't argue, you didn't answer for give me an answer for that.
Hold on a second. I didn't hold on a second.
Argue
Mac,
that, Trill.
Mac, hold on. Mac, what I'm saying, the reason why I pushed the conversation past that is because I wholeheartedly feel that concussion isn't a sports movie, so it didn't matter.
It is a sports movie. They literally are talking. It's the same.
Concussion's a medical movie.
It's a
medical movie
about the same shit you're talking about. Players going through
no.
injuries and all that shit. That's what that film is about. The injuries.
It's not. It's about the injuries, not about the sport.
What I'm mad about is you're trying not to say my film is not a sports film, and that's pissing me off. That is a sport.
It is. It is a sports film.
You're trying to say my film is not a sports film.
It is. I think it's a comedy.
That's what I'm mad about. That's what you shouldn't have said that. If you're gonna say his film is better, I agree. If you're gonna say my film is not a sports film, I'm gonna be mad. That's a sports film. It's major leagues. They're literally fucking trying to win. I argued that shit at the beginning. The fuck?
For my here, let me lay down my reason. Okay, I am gonna side with Trill on this one. Although it was actually a really close one because I heard some of these points that you were bringing up, and I heard some of the points that Trill was bringing up against Major League, and I didn't fully agree with what he was saying about Major League because I agree, you're right. Major League definitely.
No, I couldn't hear Trill. I could not hear Trill say anything.
Mac, I'm on your side.
I couldn't hear nothing what he said. He didn't say nothing about Major League.
No, I was hearing bits and pieces from both of you as it was going. I was trying to focus in on.
I'm just saying what you're saying. I didn't argue against his bullshit. He was arguing, and I said bullshit.
Honestly, Mac, if I'm being really honest, I was kind of leaning towards you until you came back again the second time about concussion. And then you let Trill rebut about how, and his point about how it's a medical movie over a sports movie. That I think helped him a little bit. So
I ain't even doing that, dog, man.
Okay, Matt, there's something that Train said.
No, miss, I'm good.
No. Listen to what I'm about to say.
My film is a sports film. I don't care.
Listen,
it's not a sports film.
Listen.
They're both 100% sports films.
They're a sports
and also,
film. That's
listen
what I
to
was
what I'm
mad
about to say. Listen to what I'm about to say. He says that's like saying Sandlot was a sports movie. Can you argue that?
It was. I would argue it was.
I would argue it wasn't.
It's a coming of age sports movie.
It's a sports film. They're playing. They grow up to go play baseball. What the?
By the rules of digital beatdown, if we accepted it as an answer, it fits the criteria of the question.
And I don't. Still, that's what I'm trying to get in this. How my shit is not a sports film.
Now, if we're talking about Major League 3 back to the minors,
That film is not.
That's not a sports movie.
That's a film. No, that's just stupid. Major League is a sports film.
That's hijinks. That's what you were talking about. The Saturday Night Live sketch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm. I don't care.
Major League One's got some interesting stuff.
The fact that you said, I'm not sad at the fact that Trill won the round. I'm mad at the fact that you just try to say, well, his is a sports film, and I'm like, well, mine's not. Mine is a sports film.
And I did say that. I did say yours is a sports movie.
Now, I need you to rewind and say both our films are sports films, and I'll let it go, and I don't give a fuck anymore.
Wait. Is that? Hold on. I'm trying to count on my hand, Mac. Is that a sweep?
No, it's
Somebody
not.
get up the broom.
I still don't worry.
Get the broom. Get the broom.
Trill. You think I wasn't on you right now?
Five, sweep.
Hold on.
Miss them pissed me off. I'm coming after you. I was trying to be nice.
Can we at least agree that in reality the best sports film is Mr. Go, the Korean sports film about a gorilla who learns how to play baseball?
Them pissed me off. I'm going after.
No, I think the true best sports film is probably what's that? What's that movie with the guy who's grinding skates?
I'm probably shit throwing out the window.
And also, I wasn't going to say anything against you, Mac. I really wasn't.
I'm pissed. Let's go next.
Is this a...
Okay, what is the best scene from Spider-Man No Way Home?
Let's start with Mac this time.
Green Goblin fight first. Green Goblin fight first.
Back your first system.
Yeah, the first.
I don't remember what was my answer.
The first fight, basically the fight in the hall. If I want to
just to clarify for the audience, Max says the first fight between Spider-Man and Green Goblin. Trill said the fight with all three Spider-Men.
That was lit.
Mac, you can't yell over the clarification because then it gets unclarified again.
Okay.
I'm sorry. All right, so we started with Mac, right?
Yes.
All right, so Mac.
Otherwise, he was gonna blow us up.
Yes. All right. So Mac, 60 seconds. Why is the Spidey versus Green Goblin fight the best?
I want to particularly say that the fight in the hall, this part is particularly good, is because we get to see what Spider-Man is going to be holding back his punches. He's holding back his punches, and we get to see something that we haven't seen in the first Sam Raimi film. We get to see Osborn's face. We get to see his emotion as he's trying to fight him. He's literally, you see the fight and him fighting, and you just like, these two are neck and neck fighting. And you got the scene where this is what makes this scene so good. It's the fact that he's punching him. He keeps punching. He's holding back his punch, but you just see him smile and keep smiling. And then you get that like, he just throws him out. And the scene is just so epic. So cool. We get to see Green Goblin slam Spider-Man through the ground, literally beating him to pieces. He's beating the living shit out of Spider-Man. And this is a great scene because it sets up something that happens at the end of the scene where we see Spider-Man actually not hold his punches. But in this particular scene, we see what happens when he holds his punches back.
Time. All right. Trill, minute whenever you're ready.
Okay. So the three Spider-Man, that was just epic. Like seeing all three of them on the screen at the same time. Like leading up to the movie, we all like heard about it, but to see them all three and to see them fight all those villains at the same time and all the emotion you had from the movie, it being like the end and the climactic thing, and each of the Spider-Man like having like being very similar, but then using their powers in the very unique way in which they used them in their own universe. I thought it was really interesting how Tobey Maguire had a different, a vastly different take compared to the other two, especially with Tom Holland, because you kind of felt like, I don't know, I guess from Tom Holland Spider-Man leading up to the movie and throughout the movie, since it was mainly his movie, you felt for the kid. You felt for like he was just trying to do the right thing every time, and he got his aunt killed, and we didn't see Uncle Ben die, but when we saw Aunt May die, I would argue that hurt worse than Uncle Ben, and then Andrew Garfield being able to save his
Time.
girl at the end.
Time.
Yeah.
All right. You guys ready to fight it out?
Definitely.
I think
Everybody-
Mac is. I think Mac
Everybody
is ready to swing
take
on
a
all.
breath. Yeah, before we go into this, let's take a breath.
Woosah, woosah.
Woosah, woosah. All right. 3.5 minutes whenever you are ready.
Ding ding.
Mac, why was your fight better than 3 Spider-Man fighting?
Because your fight was actually you didn't your fight. We're not talking about. Happen. We does not know why in the world. If you skip to the end and you see Green Goblin actually get his ass whooped, you don't know why in the world is he getting his ass whooped all of a sudden. Why is Green Goblin is doing it? Because he's holding back his punches. It gives us more. It gives us more subtle hint. And also, you're trying to take something from my scene because in my scene, Aunt May die because that's the climactic ending of it. So thank you for taking something from my scene that actually pours into your scene because actually that's what happened. You need to make
see,
good.
I was reminding the audience that the end of the Spider-Man, the last time we saw Spider-Man on screen was all 3 Spider-Men together. All 3 of them had emotional ties to other people. All 3 of them got closure. That was what made my fight scene the best fight scene in the movie. Because the fight scene had a resolution that we all
I agree. That's
loved.
what made your fight scene interesting. Yes, the karate and all that stuff. And it's
Sandman, just punching them, then they were like using each other and throwing them around like they were 3 Avengers.
Where is the emotion with your fight? There's emotion because in my film,
the emotion just throughout the whole. You just said the emotion. I just told you the emotion.
Yeah, and that comes from my
the girl.
scene.
Remember?
Okay, this is
my
thing. This is my
no. What I'm saying is you also get emotion from Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man because he caught her this time. In his movie, he didn't catch his girl.
Cool.
She
that
died.
Is cool, and that
there
is
no way you did not cheer when he caught her, bro.
I agree.
You held your breath when he dove for her, bro. You did. You didn't want to see her go out like that, bro. You held your breath, bro. You did.
That is a great scene.
And that had nothing to do with your scene.
No, and you're right. That has nothing to do with my scene. It has something to do with Amazing Spider-Man 2. I agree with that. But like I said, I'm not trying to compare.
Tobey Maguire trying to save his father figure had nothing to do with your scene either.
We're going to talk all 3 Spider-Man showing up, but we knew it was coming. You said it in your beginning. You said we knew it was coming.
That doesn't matter if you know it's coming.
You need to know.
I mean, you know at the end there's going to be a big CGI fight because it's Spider-Man.
I mean,
but the Flash CGI fight sucked because it wasn't well executed.
What you said?
I said at the end, you know it's going
to be a
big CGI fight. Like I agree. I agree that because in your fight it was more like martial arts. It was more grounded. It wasn't a big CGI thing. But I would argue that at the end of every movie, hold on. I'm coming around to it.
Hear you because you're internet.
I wouldn't say more epic. What I would argue would be that because I surpasses yours is because it is the climax of everything put together. It is literally not just all the lessons learned from the story format, but also from like a CGI format. That is the best CGI fight we've seen.
Girl, answer this question. Everything. If all 3 Spider-Man was not in that final scene, would it still be good? Would it still be good? Answer me that. And I know it's not it's like a dull question like taking Joker, but is it good without all three? If it was just Tom Holland Spider-Man in that scene, would it still be good? Would it still be good?
Yeah, because it's his movie. It's his movie.
But would it
And
still
I
time.
be
mean,
good?
it would have been
What is that? You didn't
as good
answer.
because you don't get the
Time, guys.
emotional quote. Yeah, I did. I said it. It just would have been.
Hesitated.
You guys are really going at it. No, this is good. This is good. All right. I've got a question unless Miss Steve got one.
No question.
No? Okay. All right. My question is, why isn't Paul Giamatti in this movie? No. But in reality, which character from the Spider-Verse movies would you include in your scene?
What
To include.
Spider-Man? You mean?
Any character from the Spider-Verse. You could pick a Prowler. You could pick a Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, Spider-Ham, whoever.
Miles. It's Miles. It's Miles all day.
For my
Miles.
scene, you want to know in my scene?
Yeah.
I don't think nobody. I don't want to pick nobody. I think the scene was good because it was the scene between Green Goblin and that particular Spider-Man. We don't need nobody else in here. We need to see this. This is a scene. I'm sorry, I can't do that. We don't need no focus off of that particular Spider-Man moment. We need that moment. We don't need focus off of that. We need to know why Peter is holding his punches back, and then the end of the scene where he does that. Because if you do that, you're distracting.
In this case, I feel like you have to answer the first question: why isn't Paul Giamatti in this movie?
Okay, fine. Well, Paul Giamatti, I think there was too many people in here. You already had Sandman and a lot of people.
There were 5 villains. How many? What is a very famous Spider-Man villain group?
Scott, there's probably a deleted scene with Paul Giamatti's Rhino in there. More than
I want to see it.
No, wait, there were 6 villains. Wait, guys. I think there were 6 villains.
There's Electro, Doc Ock, Lizard, Green Goblin, and Sandman.
Green Goblin.
Electro, Doc Ock.
Green Goblin.
Electro, Doc Ock, Green Goblin.
But it's supposed to be the
Sandman.
Sinister Six. Who was the
Should have
6th
been.
one?
It should have been Rhino. Bring in Paul Giamatti. You got 6 villains right there.
Well, yeah.
I guess everybody loses.
Whatever.
No, there was a 6th villain. I'm thinking of the other movie. I'm tripping.
I don't think they wanted to put him in there. I just think they just didn't want to.
Vulture.
Yeah.
Well, this brings us to the perfect moment, perfect segue. Miss, are there any facts that need to be checked?
See, now I want to look up why Paul Giamatti was in the movie.
No, Doctor Strange. Wasn't he in the movie? Oh, my bugging.
Doctor Strange.
He is, but I don't know if he's a villain.
He's a good guy.
No, then that's 6. Sinister Six. Doctor Strange is the 6th villain. That totally makes sense because you have to have 2 villains per.
Miss.
He saves the day.
This is a total. No, okay, time out. This is a total divergent, but just rock this with me real quick. All right. Every time you have one superhero in a movie, it's always with 2 villains, right? So if you have 3 superheroes, you would need 2 villains per hero. I would argue that the 2 villains, who would be the 2 villains for Peter, for Tom Holland? Right? One would have to be Doctor Strange, although he was trying to help. And wouldn't Peter's 2 villains essentially be his dumbassness and then?
Yeah, I was about to say, he would be one of the villains, also kind of.
Exactly. It would be the 6th villain. You slash it, half his face and half Doctor Strange. This has nothing to do with my argument at all. I just thought that was very interesting. There's always 2 villains in every superhero.
Trail. It's burning.
What?
The burgers are burning. The burgers are burning.
Anyways,
whatever.
According to Zendaya and Tom Holland, Willem Dafoe's portrayal of the Green Goblin in this movie genuinely frightened everyone on set, making the character's reactions to the Goblin's appearance in the actual film all the more real.
Right.
I don't believe
Hmm.
that.
Also,
I don't think anybody was
Willem
really
Dafoe.
scared.
No, I can believe that because Willem Dafoe is a scary looking dude.
But he's
Maybe
also a
on
good
like the
dude.
set of The Lighthouse or something, I'd
Yeah,
buy
yeah.
somebody getting scared.
But he's a good guy. In real life, he's a good dude though.
He is, but that doesn't make him any less scary looking.
He is scary, but he's a good guy.
He does look like a gremlin.
He does, but you gotta.
He looks
But
like the
when
Joker.
you hear him in interviews, he's such a chill, cool dude. You want to get a beer with? He's so cool.
All right, missed any other facts?
I don't know why your mind wasn't in the movie. Come back to me on that.
Okay. All right. This was a tough round. They're both good good scenes from this movie, and I would argue like you were both trying to argue that like one had more emotional impact over the other, and I think they both had similar emotional beats, and obviously Trill's scene built on the beats that were set up in Mac's scene. But I think overall, I'm going to have to go with Mac on this one, just because I feel like the emotional stakes were better realized in this scene, and just all the chaotic energy of having the different like the villains all like escaping and like and all the practical real fighting and stunt work helps, I think, improve that scene. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Mac on this. Missed.
Oh, that's for the Amazing Spider-Man. Oh, Mac, and there's actually a reason why. I know that he was supposed to answer a question of what villain could be in the from the Spider-Verse should be in their scene, but I liked his answer that the scene was contained enough that it honestly did not need anything else. Because Trill's scene, although I would like to see that, like that would be kind of cool too. It is open for interpretation that you could have Miles, you couldn't have Miles, really wouldn't change a whole lot. Adding somebody to Mac's scene would effectively change the construction of the scene. So I actually like that he defended that it didn't need it.
GG's, Mac.
So
Yeah, take that broom and
then,
shove it up her ass. Okay, I'm done. Fuck you,
It's still a
trying your
sweep if
next.
it's 3-1 out of 5, but whatever.
Fuck you, trying your
Go to the
next.
next question.
Try your
hey
next
man,
bitch.
a miracle
Okay, I'm
could
done.
happen. You never know. All
Besides,
right,
I
question-
kind
math
of
is
want to
mathing,
know
but go ahead.
the argument for the fifth question because these answers are pretty good.
They're never
All right,
bad.
I don't care. I got
What?
a point, so go fuck off.
What novel should be turned into a book?
It should
yeah.
be what
What-
novel
That's
should
what
be
he
turned
wrote.
into a movie.
Yeah.
Novel
What
should
novel
turn
should be
into a-
turned into a movie?
Yeah, I had to clarify that with Mac.
Yeah,
also.
that's my fault. Yeah, that's my fault. I'm so tired.
What I don't know. What was my answer?
It's Static
Maybe.
Shock.
Oh, you were so about to take an L. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah. No, don't worry.
No, what's your answer? What's your answer?
You're
What's
getting
your
woke, Mac. Don't fuck around and don't fuck around. You're gonna fuck around and find out. You're getting woke, Mac. Don't fuck around.
What's your answer? What's your answer?
My answer is
What's your
thank you. You're welcome by Kanye West. Yee.
Okay, I can't wait to hear Mac's argument for why Kanye deserves a movie.
Can he go first? Like, I don't technically it's my turn, but I think we're all really anxious to hear this.
I'm willing to allow it.
Like, you could just fill in mine. You know what? You can just guess what mine's gonna be. Pretty much childhood. I look like Static. I like it. It hasn't been done. You can put Batman Beyond in there. Throw it in. Done. Back, go.
precedent.
Back.
Like,
I have to hear this.
our last digital beatdown, TJ basically was like, "Yeah, I'm not going to argue this one." So there's
Yep.
already precedent for this.
Yeah, he gave up. It was like,
I-
whoa.
And it was on like the second question.
I think it's like
Alright.
my
Matt?
argument is pretty. This is pretty obvious. Come on, Mac. We got to hear this. This is gonna be great.
Are you ready?
Yeah, Mac, you got a
Mhm.
minute whenever you're ready.
Okay. So this is not read the book. It is a book about Kanye and it's about his ego. And so I'm gonna take this and flip it on his head. So how about this? I was thinking we could do sort of like the emoji, well, not the emoji, the what was that film with the what was that film, the Pixar film with the people in the head? I forgot.
Inside Out.
Inside Out.
Inside Out.
Inside Out. Yeah.
Inside Out with Kanye West. There are different versions of Kanye West. Kanye West is the main person, and he is talking to different personalities. There are different actors. I want this because it's talking about himself and his ego and how he is. So Kanye West will play himself in this damn film. That's who I want first. Kanye gonna play himself in this damn film, just like John Malkovich. Just like being John Malkovich, this is going to be the same in the same vote. And different people that are Kanye, different side of emotions of Kanye West. We get the crazy Kanye. We get the realistic Kanye. That's wanting to be a Nazi for some fucking reason. We get the Kanye who is just literally think he's the richest man in the world. The Kanye who was married to Kim Kardashian. The Kanye now. Kanye before his mom. You know, all these different actors playing different parts of Kanye's life. And we're hearing him in this one film. And you know Kanye's about my film. This will get fucking made. Because if I pitch this Kanye, Kanye will make sure he makes this damn film. He will make sure he makes this. He's gonna make it happen. Let me cook. He gonna make sure this film happen because it's about him and it's about what he does.
All right, I let you go a little longer than that.
I'm sorry.
A minute. It's all good. I wanted to hear it. All right, Trill, whenever you're ready.
Okay. So I guess this has turned into we pitched our movie then. I guess. So just so the show's 1-for-1 is what I'm saying. Okay. All right. So my movie is essentially no one likes to do an origin movie anymore. Origin movies are boring. They don't really give anything new to the character. And truthfully, did you pay $20 to hear about a character you've never seen before? Probably not, right? So let's skip the origin and let's get right into something we've never seen. We've seen Static as a teenager. We've never seen him truthfully in a long period of time, except in Batman Beyond as an adult. So I want to expand on him as an adult. As a teenager, he's helping Batman investigate somebody. The person he's investigating leads him to another metahuman. That metahuman has some type of reaction with Static's very unique power. Since Static, being the young man through time to meet the future Justice League, the future Justice League helps Static go back to time to save the day and save the original Batman. And the movie will pretty much play off of the new person joining the Justice League as Static, like his first day at the Justice League as a young kid, and then him getting sent forward in the time when he is already passed away in the Justice League, although he thinks, but he's really just an old man who retired. And that dynamic and how it is to meet yourself and to find out, more about yourself and to start off unsure and to end up being one of the legends of the Justice League is completely different than how it started.
All right. Both really interesting. All right. Since this is kind of a pitch round, do we bother with the fighting? I don't know how you guys even would fight.
I got some things to go against his argument. I can argue against his.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
All right, let's do it.
I'm
3.5 minutes when you guys are ready.
What you got from me, right?
First of all, have you heard of Black Lightning?
Yeah, I've also heard of Thunder. I mean,
you ever heard about Black Lightning?
The Black Lightning never had a live action.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Okay,
he did have a live action show.
Okay, this is silly. It's not a show. We're talking about a movie. We're not talking about a show. We're talking about a movie.
It's still live action.
A movie's budget. We've had two TV shows of The Flash.
It's the same.
That's a mute point.
Austin.
And all
Come on,
black
man. You took away from
superheroes
Samurai
have
Jack.
electricity.
You took away from
powers.
Black Lightning. The
All-
same thing. Black Lightning was the beginning. Black Lightning was.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. We can't not celebrate
Yeah,
great
no,
characters
that's
because
what
of
I'm saying.
racism.
Why
Static
is it-
Shock
why
wasn't
is
the
it- I'm just
beginning.
trying to
Static
say-
Shock was made by
I'm
a black
trying-
person.
no,
That's
you
why
know
it
what
should
I'm
be the movie.
I'm trying to tell you, you're trying to pitch the movie, and nobody wants to see
No,
it.
I'm not. No, I'm not. No, Black
That's
Lightning
what it is.
you're-
You picked an
you-
older.
no, you're actually being racist right now.
Hold up. Calm down. Let's do what you said. We're not going with the teenager. He's an old man. Black Lightning.
No,
in that
I
show
didn't
was an
say that.
older
I
man.
didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't
What
say
did you-
that. I
what did you
didn't
say?
say that.
What
I
did you
didn't
say,
say that.
Trill?
I didn't say that. I
What
didn't
did you
say that.
Trill?
I
Say
said
something.
Static Shock's first day on Justice League, his first initial mission,
How
and
old
he's
is
helping Batman with
How old
something. He finds a
is he?
metahuman.
Yeah, how old is he?
Wait, no. If he's, we saw it in
He's
the
a
cartoon.
metahuman,
If
yeah.
it,
I
if
mean,
it,
yeah. It's the
look,
same
man,
thing
if
with
there's
Black
no
Lightning.
intro, if there's
Fine.
no intro, he
I'm
has
not
to
saying
already be
it's just
static
like-
for a
Trill,
while.
let me say this. I'm not
He
saying
goes
it's
to the
just-
future. In the future, he's not Black Lightning. He does Static Shock
I'm
doesn't
saying
get
it's
older and become
eerily
Black
similar. What
Lightning.
you're
That's
pitching is eerily
disingenuous.
similar.
No, it's not. No, it is. It is simply not similar just because they have different powers. Black Lightning is a school teacher who values family. We do not know who Virgil Hawkins is as a man because we never saw him. His future is
And I'm not saying
unwritten.
we don't know who he
That's
is as a
why
man.
it's unique.
I'm
why it's
just
unique.
saying,
That's
it
why it's
sounds
unique.
the-
You're
I'm trying-
you're
Trill,
high key
Trill,
being
Trill,
racist by
let me explain
comparing
something.
two
Let me explain. The reason
black
why I
people
don't
who have
think it will
similar
work
powers.
is because we already got something similar.
No, we don't.
That's
We don't.
why we're not
Black
getting-
Lightning does nothing
And
with time
I
travel.
want static. You're talking to me who wants static shock.
The
Why
live
would
action
Static
Black
Shock
Lightning
watch
movie
X-Men?
had
Because
no
Black Lightning
Justice League
is
people.
real.
You didn't see Superman, you didn't see
This
Batman, you
was
didn't see
supposed
Green
to be the
Lantern.
same
You
color.
didn't see Hawkwoman have a baby with Green Lantern, so a black
That's the
dude who had
cartoon.
Hawk
I
wings.
meant
You
that's
didn't
the
see
cartoon.
anything.
Trill,
You
that's
didn't
the
see
cartoon.
anything in live action.
You're
There's
pitching
tons
the
of stuff you
cartoon,
didn't
and
see.
I agree that.
No,
is
I'm
good.
not. I'm not
That is
pitching the
I don't
cartoon.
know.
I'm not
saying that's
pitching the cartoon.
What you're trying to say?
I'm
No,
not
it's not.
pitching the
That's the
cartoon.
fucking cartoon. Hawkman was in the cartoon.
I'm not pitching the cartoon. I'm
I
not
know
saying
you're not
I'm not
pitching
saying
the
I didn't
cartoon,
get
Trill.
inspiration from Hawkman being
No, I
in
know you're
the
not pitching the
cartoon. I'm not
just
saying that.
it-
But what I'm
that's
saying
the
is you
cartoon-
don't know
cartoon
Static's
was
future.
amazing.
And in that future, in Static's future,
Yeah,
there can
and I
be
agree,
a
that's cool.
multitude,
That
a
is cool.
multiverse
That
of
is
different
cool.
things that happen.
That is cool. And
Right?
I
It could be
agree, that's
anything.
good.
It could
I'm
be
just telling you
anything.
why it's not- why
But
we're
you're
not
labeling
going to
him
do it.
as
It's
a
not
school
going to
teacher
happen
who
because
moonlights
they
as
do not
a
want to, because
superhero.
Black Lightning
in
was
his
the one
city.
that's
That's
supposed to be
not-
the one to save us. And it was supposed to
And
be the one
time
that
out.
started. And it just didn't
What?
happen. I'm sorry, man.
Time, man.
This one to keep going.
Blade started it. What are you talking about? We're talking
No.
movies, not
No, I'm
TV
trying
shows.
to say Blade started the black superhero. I'm saying but Black Lightning was supposed to be the building block for Static Shock. And it just
To
didn't
who?
fill in the lot.
Black Lightning was like the Cleveland show of Family Guy. No one
It
asked
was
for
a
that
good
shit.
Actually, it was a good show. I like Black Lightning. It's just
The
other people
first
didn't
season
like
was
it.
decent, but it went into politics. It was too woke. It was like a black show not made for black people.
What do
That's
you
not
think
what I'm
Static Shock
talking
was
about. I'm talking
going-
about
Have
something
you watched Static Shock,
for
the
the
cartoon?
culture, made by the culture. Yes, I saw Static deal with
It's
racism
still
with his
dealing with
dad,
the
Richie.
culture.
Better, dude, you pull up the clip of Static dealing with Richie's dad being racist, and then you pull up anything from that fucking TV show, and I tell you who does it better. All right?
I agree with you. I'm just saying, same. It's literally.
Not the
Look,
same.
if it walks a duck, if it
Not the
quacks a
same.
duck, it must be a damn duck. It's a duck. It's the
Not the
same
same.
thing.
It's not the same.
Miss,
It's not the same.
Miss,
It's
do you
not
have
the
a
same.
do
They
you
have
have a
the same
question?
powers. They have the same powers because of racism. I don't know how else to
And Trill
explain it to
said
you,
that
Mac.
a
We're
lot
both
of
black.
superheroes have electric powers because he's Russian.
He is
I'm
right
right.
about that.
Oh my god, I'm so bad.
There's
Like,
so
I
many.
Like seriously, like my brain like kind of checked out there because I'm like, wait a minute, he's right.
It's hard to name a black superhero who's originally a black character who doesn't have an electric power. It's hard to name one.
You're right. It is hard.
Even
Spawn.
like Wally West is like electricity adjacent.
Spawn.
Spawn, yeah.
Spawn. Yeah, Spawn is. Yeah,
Blade.
Spawn is not electric.
Now name one made by a black man.
Boondocks.
Yes. Fuck you.
Not a superhero. What I'm simply saying is,
You're trying to tell me Raleigh ain't no superhero?
Have you seen fight season Boondocks?
Superhero that had he was fighting the CIA, wasn't he? He was going to get some fades, so I guess maybe.
The Blacklist, motherfucker. Come on. They beat up Ruckus. They beat the fuck out of a racist black man. Come on.
They had the guns on his head.
Although, to Phil's credit, Ruckus was struck by lightning and died. So.
But
can I get an amen?
Okay. Miss, do you have a question for this round?
I am so lost in their argument.
Same here.
Mike and I knew what we were arguing about. I think that's all that
yeah,
matters.
we
Right?
fucking knew what we were arguing about.
Hold
Yeah.
on, but what's the attribute to the question that was asked?
The two things that I wrote down were both already covered. Like you both covered so much ground that like you already addressed the two questions that I came up with.
Yeah.
What were they? Just to why I'm missing some of the questions. How about that?
Well, actually, you didn't answer one of them. Who should star and direct?
I was actually going to ask that. I was going to ask who.
Mac
Okay,
answered
yeah,
it
okay.
for Kanye.
That's good. That's good.
Well, you said Kanye was going to be a star of your film, and you said a bunch of different people, but you didn't say like, specifically.
No. Mac can still answer that because
who
should play Kanye in Kanye West movie that isn't Kanye, because we all know he would cast himself.
I mean, there's at least one actor who's come up, I think, like 2 or 3 times in this fight today. That would be a great Kanye.
Go ahead and do it. I can do that shit. Jay Farrell. Jay Farrell.
That's not who I was thinking, but he'd be good. I don't think he's
coming. You not seen him in SNL? He could do it.
No, he could. Yeah, I was thinking Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx could do it, but I want Jamie Foxx will be
that'd be good.
Jamie Foxx will be one of the many Kanyes that will be in his head.
Jamie Foxx is so versatile; he could play like 4 different Kanyes easily.
Okay, so for Mac, you would have to actually cast Kanye and all the Kanyes in Kanye's head that are not Kanye, because Kanye cannot appear in Kanye's movie in your scenario.
So he can't appear in my film.
I was thinking it would be like an Osmosis Jones, where like you get live action Kanye and then a bunch of animated Kanye.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That's exactly what I thought.
I can take this one step further. If
those
you
voice
really
actors,
want me to do this, we get claymation Kanye West. That's how we don't put on there. Claymation Kanye West, and we'll do that shit. And then all the actors will be live action in his head talking. If you want me to not put Kanye in this dang film, we could do that.
So now Kanye is the only animated element in the movie?
Yes.
Well, honestly, he's pretty animated in real life. So.
That's for sure.
He is animated in real life. This is perfect. See there?
But you still have to you still have to attribute people that are in your movie.
Cast at least 4 different Kanyes.
Oh, okay. Jamie Foxx.
No, which Kanye are they playing though?
Huh? Or what they're
which
playing?
Kanye?
Okay.
Yeah, which Kanye?
Kanye. Okay. Jamie Foxx is going to be playing stylish as I'm like he thinks I'm better than any the best Kanye. Then we're gonna have Jay Farrell playing the normal Kanye, and then we're gonna have Terry Crews playing Nazi Kanye. Look, you asked. I'm continuing. I'm gonna get this. Okay, and then we're gonna have what was it from SNL? Who was his name? Red. I forgot his name.
Chris Red.
Fred. He's gonna be playing stylish Kanye, the fashion Kanye. Like, look, I got the Yeezys 13, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I thought that's what Jamie Foxx was playing.
What? Sorry.
I thought Jamie Foxx was playing the stylish.
Kanye. No. Jamie Foxx is playing I'm better than anybody Kanye.
Oh, okay, got it. He's like Kanye.
Better than you, fuck you. That's the way he is. And then the 5th Kanye will be the sad Kanye, and I want that to be played by Steve Harvey for some odd reason.
I would have gone with Kim Kardashian, but
What?
you know.
Steve Harvey as sad Kanye.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
This is going to be a roller coaster.
Okay, True. How about you? Because now you have to beat that because he's gunning for you.
Now you can cast two different statics.
I don't know what the
Young and
hell's
old
going
static.
on here, but
Yeah, because the concept of my movie.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for a young static. I'm looking for an actor that's in their under 25.
Also, I didn't tell you my
so
director,
like
did I?
We won't do directors.
Yeah, we'll just do actors for now.
Besides, we already know it's going to be Kanye West because Kanye West. if
No,
he
no,
can't
no,
do
no,
the
no.
movie, he's gonna
Actually,
keep-
my director's not going to be Kanye West. Go ahead.
We'll come back to that.
Okay.
Let's have Trill cast his.
Yes.
Okay, so the older version. So I indeed think there should be when the teenage boy goes forward through time. The old version of himself is not an old man because that's not how far he goes. It's like a 10-year jump. You know what I'm saying? It's shocking that he doesn't see himself, but there's a very good reason why he has retired, right? And the aesthetic of the movie is going to be in a um, kind of neo noir, futuristic in the like be modern day when we start, and then kind of cyberpunk and that new world, right? Jordan Peele's gonna be my director. I want Michael B. Jordan to be the mystery static that we find. So that's what he looks like when he's older. But throughout the movie, I'm thinking of a young man. I don't really know that many actors right now that could play him. Um, I if Miles Morales was an actual human being, someone who looks in his age in that movie, you know what I'm saying? That would be the type I'm looking for to play that. Like Blue Beetle, the new Blue Beetle, that guy's age group, in that age in that thing, I'm looking for that actor to play that role because it's best if we don't know the actor from famously from something else, so he can grow in that role. I didn't really know Tom Holland before he became Spider-Man, but now to a whole generation of people, he's Spider-Man, and that's what I want my static to be. I want the first movie not to be an intro movie like Tom Holland's movie wasn't an intro movie. His first appearance was Civil War. You know what I'm saying? We don't really have that in the DC, so that's why I think us seeing like a kind of like in the Flash movie, how you saw like Michael Keaton's Batman, you just kind of saw George Clooney's Batman a little bit, something like in like that multiverse vein. You know what I'm saying? Like an Elseworld story where because he went to the future, maybe the Batman he was fighting with was you know George Clooney, and then he comes forward and it's more like Pattinson. You know, maybe the Joker's more from Nicolas Cage to more of Joaquin Phoenix. You know, maybe things change and there's a reason why it changes, and it's because the metahuman plus his powers, and the metahuman also has to be the MacGuffin, somebody that's unknown that is simply there to move the story along. So that's the construction of our movie. Jordan Peele directing it's definitely going to be. I think he's going to be able to capture a horror noir element to it from a cultural side, and also have a very interesting take on the superhero genre overall. That's why I want him to direct the movie. I don't want like a Michael Bay or some action person because I don't want this to be necessarily a CGI action movie. I want it to be very grounded, very gritty, very real, very. This is like a year in him to being a superhero. And now he's in the Justice League. The next thing he knows, he's faced against the biggest threat of his life, his own future.
Cool.
Now, Max, talk about your director.
Yes.
Actually, I'm actually got a director and a writer. So, writers. I want Donald Glover and Stephen Glover, both the Glover brothers, to write my film. I want them to because they can do sort of like this film. That if you saw Atlanta, they can do this shit. They can write something like this very well. And the person I want to direct this, because I think Stephen Glover and Donald Glover is not going to be the ones to probably want to take over to deal with it. I think Spike Lee can take over this. I was going to go with obviously, Spike Jones because of being John Malkovich. But I think Spike Lee really would like fight to get this role because he's just like a black man taking over the world doing this and put his spin on it. I think this would be something interesting he could do, because Spike Lee also can do a little comedy, but also he can be realistic with his stuff, and he can give you a deep message with it. And I think Kanye would approve of Spike Lee directing this film, because he knows he would be in good hands with Spike Lee, and Spike Lee is not going to attach his name to something if it sucks. He's going to attach his name. He's going to do something good with this. He's going to blend.
I think that's pretty smart, man.
Huh?
That's just pretty smart. The Spike Lee thing, that's pretty smart.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a lot of the shit you said about Kanye West was crazy, but now it's kind of you kind of tied in the bow with that. That makes it make sense. Like like it being a Spike Lee joint. It fits.
It fits. And I just want, because I'm thinking Spike Lee don't mind letting somebody else write it, because I want Donald Glover. I want to see Donald Glover, because I want to see Donald Glover and Steven do something in the film, because I love Atlanta, and how they do Atlanta and how they write for it is interesting. I would like to see their take on a film, and I would love to see I love to see what Spike Lee can do with it, and I think he could do great things with this film.
Now, I have a question about your
Question.
director.
I need, for my writer, it has to be a mixture of Jordan Poole plus the people over at Icon Original. They have to be the people writing it. It has to be like genuine.
All right.
For the same reason Max does, for a different take and to keep the story where it needs to be.
So
what was your question?
Be in your movie?
Huh?
Will Spike Lee be in your movie?
Be in my movie?
Because he tends to put himself somewhere.
I disagree, because he wasn't in one of my favorite Spike Lee films. He wasn't in Inside. He wasn't in that film technically.
Hey, Inside Man was good.
Yeah, he was not in that film.
So he's not in all of his films, but he does.
Yeah. He's not in all his films.
Do you know? Wait, real quick, guys. Do you know that Inside Man was made twice? They made another movie not made by Spike Lee, and it came out around the same time. And that often happens to like directors like that. They have like the same movie, like movie about space, very similar, come out at the same time.
Yeah. But I love that film. But but if you want, if do I have to put him in the film? I don't mind.
No, I'm asking because he tends to appear in the film. So,
in particular, if you really want to be in the film, I think you could just put him in the beginning and just literally have him doing a monologue from the book, read it as the narrator.
I like his voice.
Yeah, like his voice. Like you can
Morgan Freeman type shit.
Yeah, you can just literally put him on the street and he just goes read something out from the book and just stands there and then begins the story.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. At first you were fucking crazy, but this actually sounds like a pretty decent thing.
What'd you say?
I'd watch it on Netflix.
Yeah, I thought it was crazy.
Yeah, dead ass. I thought you were crazy as hell when I read the answer, but I'd watch your movie on Netflix.
Don't let me cook. When I get cooked, when you let me you cook some delicious shit. If you let me just sit there and didn't open your mouth, I wouldn't have cooked. I just would have sat here with a sad look and just be happy. But no, motherfucker, I had to go stove. Thank you.
But
I don't want to go to the fucking stove. I just want
that all four of us would rather watch the Static Shock movie over the crazy shit you just did. I need a shot to watch your shit. Your shit sounded insane.
Watch my shit now.
Miss, I know it's probably
like
impossible.
A superhero meets a scary movie, meets a detective movie.
Miss, do you have any facts that could possibly be checked on this one?
What the crap fact am I going to find here?
I don't know everything about Kanye is clouded in a mystery, so who knows?
If you want to say something about the book, you might be right. All this stuff is not based on facts on the book, but I'm just taking
the artistic liberty.
I'm just taking a name and just like it's about his ego, and I was like,
I did with the cartoon. You know what I'm saying? I did the same thing with the cartoon.
We're gonna talk about Kanye's ego. That's the only thing I'm taking from that book. Ego. Boom. We're gonna put that right.
That was my other question. It was, what would you change? Like, what aspect of the book would you change to fit your story? And you both answered that.
Yeah.
All right. Miss, do you want to go first on this one?
I think my brain broke.
Same. Yeah. I
Can we
can,
do,
I can
like-
go first if your brain is broken.
I was gonna say, can we do like a 1, 2, 3 just say at the same time?
What you said?
I want Scott and I to do a 1, 2, 3 and say our answer at the same time.
I'm cool with that.
1, 2, 3.
Matt.
Mac.
While drinking the juice.
You gotta see this movie, man.
Because I do want to see what a Spike Lee joint Kanye West movie would be like. That is
In
inspired by
Osmosis
Inside
Jones
Out.
style, right? That sounds sick.
Right.
It does. It legit does.
It sounds insane in like the best way.
I can see it. GG's, man. That
Thank
was,
you.
that was a good one.
Thank you.
But-
Thank you.
But
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 Trill still wins.
no, you won. Well, he won the whole thing, but you
Yeah, he
you
won the whole
that
thing. It
round.
doesn't matter. Yeah, yeah.
But the fact that I would actually like to see a Static Shock Blade Runner movie is also cool.
Yeah, I want to see both
It's
of
lit,
these
right?
movies.
That's so
Yeah.
lit.
Yeah, but
Like he pull up to the world. It's like he leave in 2025. Say he pull up in 2050. Just 25 years later. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm
or
gonna
no,
be
that's way too
complete.
far. Way too far. Like 10 years later, it'd only be like
Now,
him midway. Like, why did you stop in your 30s being a superhero? That would be the answer to the question. You can't. You have to answer. Why did you stop?
Just imagine yourself from
Completely-
2013 coming forward to now and seeing what the world was like. It would just be completely fucked.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be insane to you. You have no fucking what? No way.
Now that I wanted to be completely honest with you, all that shit that you just heard, I didn't write any of that shit down. I argued that shit right off the top of my fucking head.
I could tell you were just pulling Kanye's out of your ass.
Yeah, like I literally was like,
All 5 of
I got
them.
a Kanye for this.
I was
I
like,
got a Kanye for that.
Trill was like,
You get a
"Nigga,
Kanye,
not
and
let
you
him
get a
cook."
Kanye, and you get a Kanye.
Kanye,
Oprah
you
Winfrey
shouldn't
plays
have
a
let me
Kanye.
cook. Trill, you shouldn't have let me cook. You should have shut your mouth up. You would have had a clean sweep, you motherfucker. But you didn't on cookie. No,
I think 3-2 is a gentleman's sweep,
it's not as good.
but going 3-0 off the rip is a sweep.
Yeah,
If we're playing 21 Skunk and Madden, you gotta put the controller down.
yeah, but true. But you didn't win like the last 2 points. You were trying really wanting that last point. You were arguing hard for Static
You gotta
Shock. But
put
then
the
you were
controller
like,
down.
"Fuck, this movie's good."
We're gonna have to have
Well,
you come
I
mean,
back
yeah,
and
Spike
fight
Lee
out
directed-
the John
Wait,
Waters
wait,
fight. You
wait,
know?
wait, hold on. Let's clarify that one, Mac. We didn't say your movie was good. We were just intrigued for where that was going.
Okay, cool.
That
it's like,
does not mean a movie will be good.
It
No, I
could
think
be
my
a
movie
garbage
will
fire.
be terrible. I
What's
think
that
my
from
movie will
Django?
be- Yeah, my movie's gonna
You
be
had my
terrible.
attention.
I
Now you
admit
have
that.
my.
Yes, I was so close. If John Witherspoon was still alive, he would have been in this damn film. Best believe I would have.
Now that probably would have made it good.
That would have made it funnier and good. What the hell you doing, Kanye? He would be. If I had John Witherspoon, he would be.
I think the dad from Family Matters would have played Static Shock's dad. Though.
John Witherspoon would be Kanye's subconscious, where he literally just like needs somebody to tell him that he ain't shit. And John Witherspoon.
Wait. So John Witherspoon would be Kanye's Jiminy Cricket.
Be honest, ain't nobody be going in this bathroom but you, motherfucker. Let's go. That shit. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, boy.
So.
Okay, I think
Yeah, boy.
I think we can call it,
Yeah,
right?
boy.
Mac,
Put some hot
Mac,
sauce in that shit.
I know the fight
Yeah, man.
was kind of over.
Yeah.
a
I
little
don't
while
mind.
ago,
I
but
don't
yeah.
mind losing. I took that to the chin. You know,
That-
That
I'm a
worry.
world
That
champ,
fi-
Mac. What'd you
that
expect? You know
finally
what I'm
means
saying?
we get to do John Waters.
Exactly.
We're
You'll have your
not
chance for
doing-
redemption.
All this shit is
I'm
crazy.
with John Waters. We're not doing it. No.
All right, fine. We're gonna do a Spike versus Spike fight.
I say we do
though.
it.
It's gonna be Spike
Spike
Lee
versus-
versus Spike Jones.
Die,
Ooh, yes.
I don't get her so
The
obsession
spy.
over John Waters.
I like it.
It's because he's kind of surreal
You
in a way.
you might as well have pitched a John Waters movie with what you just did.
Yeah, the only thing that was missing was, well,
Who?
you could actually add that. Well, no, not that.
No,
You could
I
add
wouldn't
that.
put, no,
But
Kanye wouldn't have let me. Kanye wouldn't
you're
look at me.
missing a gay character. You're missing
Ooh,
violence.
gay Kanye. Gay fish Kanye.
Yes. Matt, cast
Perfect.
gay fish Kanye. Right now, do it.
What?
Cast gay fish
Oh.
Kanye.
Oh, can I pitch?
Go ahead.
Jason Momoa.
Oh shit! Yes.
Yes.
Hilarious.
Yes, Mama.
Oh,
yes.
my God.
That is actually a deleted scene in my film, so I just want to let you know that.
Oh my God. You guys need to be stopped.
Actually, that is
Before we
the
get
no.
canceled.
I'm sorry. That's the end credit scene. Yeah, the end credit scene.
Yes.
Jason
yes.
Momoa popping up and saying, "Oh yeah, all right, cool." Yeah.
He's basically playing his character from Fast X.
Exactly.
That's funny.
You like my character? You like my rings, honey? Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Okay, well, this has been a
Dante!
crazy episode. This has
Well,
been a
okay,
wild
okay,
episode.
fine then. Okay, look, I want to make an announcement. Fuck. All right. You fucking happy, miss? You fucking happy?
I
All right.
don't know. You cut out again.
You cut out.
What's going on?
Yes, I got an
What's
announcement.
happening?
All right, fuck this. All right, cool. All right,
Measure.
cool. Okay, ready? We'll do a John Waters fight
Yeah, we're ready.
Woo.
next year.
Oh my God.
So basically,
10 years from
you're
now.
going to forget.
Exactly. No. Okay, how about this?
We're not going to forget. This is
No,
going to be on
technically
YouTube.
we have video evidence, so
Yeah, exactly.
How about this, miss?
Yeah,
Miss, how
forever.
about this? This is what I'll do.
you taking
all
us
right?
out.
If you come down and I don't mind if Scott, but if you come down and we go to DreamCon or you go to MMA Midwest, all right, you hear me? I'll bring my equipment. You get the questions. We'll film the fucking John Waters fight, okay? All John Waters questions, 5
like
of them,
it.
all right? Are you
Now,
happy?
keep in mind, you're putting this in the control of somebody who also did the Bubsy questions.
What you said?
I say you were putting this in the control of somebody who also did the Bubsy questions.
Well, here's the thing, though. Even wherever we're at, we're probably going to have either Scott or Zach to literally be in that fight because I'm going to be in the background just laughing my ass off, drinking.
No.
It feels kind of like a Zach fight, though.
No, you don't get to assign that and not.
I gotta go,
in
guys.
it.
I gotta call
All right,
coming in.
see you, Trill. You
Thank
got anything to
you.
blow
See you,
me?
Trill.
I guess not.
Hi, True. Well, bye, True.
Bye, Trill.
Yeah,
What'd
you
you
don't get to. You don't get to say I make the questions, even though I'm pitching it to you as a contestant.
No, but I own the fucking channel.
Oh, shit. Max had that card.
If I just said that, I would not be directing it towards you specifically.
Why me, though? Why me? Why anybody else? I understand we'll do it. I'm just not doing this.
What do you have against John Waters? He has
I
been
don't
in
have
many
against John
great
Waters. I just
films.
don't want to fight. I don't fight. I don't have the expertise to argue about John Waters. I am boring when it comes to John Waters. So there.
We're gonna get him to do John Waters, even if I have to tie him up and break his legs like in Misery.
Too bad.
Mac,
The question
you're
is,
better
will you
off
be
just not
in
fighting him, man.
Chicago? No, I'll fight this because I'll crawl my
Wait,
way
did
to
you
the
just say I
airport and
can't
get
go
on
to
that airplane.
Chicago?
If you're going to Chicago, yeah. Are you going to Chicago?
No, did you actually just say I can't go to Chicago?
Well, can't do John Waters.
No, I'm asking you, did you say that?
Yeah, I did say that. Are you going to Chicago?
I don't know. I don't know
Alright.
yet.
I guess we can't do John Waters. Oh shit! Damn it! Fuck.
Even though,
We'll find a way.
yeah, like everybody's been on my side with this one, so I don't have to be there for it to happen.
Oh, thank y'all.
I'm gonna
I'll
reach out to Zach. I'll reach out to Zach. We'll see what
Reach out
happens.
to
No,
Zach,
you
reach
wanna-
out to
I
Trey,
won't.
because they both agreed.
I don't get what's up with you and making me want to do. You're just gonna sit me in a chair like, do the question, damn it! No.
It's gonna be like a Clockwork Orange. We're just gonna strap you to a chair, keep your eyes open, and make you watch Pink Flamingos over and over again.
No, just one scene from
Point.
Pink Flamingos.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, we're just gonna be we're gonna do Stanley Kubrick fight. So we're gonna do that one day.
It's actually a good
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anyway,
but
that's
on that note, that's for another time. We'll figure out all the logistics of that, and
Yeah.
we should probably wrap this one up, right?
We should.
We
Yeah.
already lost Trill.
Yeah. We have. And my
Yeah.
internet's fucking up right now at the end. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, Mist, you got anything you wanna plug? Where can people find you?
Not until tomorrow, provided we're doing the show tomorrow. Are we?
Oh, we're doing the show tomorrow. You think we're not doing the show?
Well, you haven't really said anything to us about a topic, so I have no idea.
Well, I'm still working on it. Guys, I work. Let me explain something to the audience here, people. Guys, I'm gonna put this like Cat Williams in Dance Flick. I have a job where I wake up at this dog wake me up at 6:00 in the morning. That's Monday through Tuesday through Wednesday through Friday. Consecutive days, and I get tired every night. So I don't have time. My brain is fried. I think of shit. And when I think of the topic, believe me, I will. Probably tonight when I'm probably sleeping. I'll give you the topic. The topic will be great.
I'm hearing a lot of excuses, Mac.
Why the fuck do you want John Waters on there? You won't do John Waters tomorrow too? The fuck is wrong with you?
No, I just put it to play.
Man, it'd be funny if John Waters just comes in the chat and say, "Hey, what's up?" Everybody said something about me. Who let John Waters out of his meds? Anyway, we'll have a topic. Don't worry. I just got to figure it out tonight. So I'm sorry, guys. I've been exhausted from work. They have been working me like a literal dog, literally. So I'm going to get back to what I'm doing best, and that's the content that you deserve. So there we go.
Okay, but where can people find you except for when you're working?
Oh, find me at GG Gang Fixers or Tampa Buck Fan 88. You can follow me there. Follow me and follow my content. Also, there's a little guy, there's a little man in the chat named Train. In the future, I'm gonna whoop his ass next month in the Bubsy fight. I'm gonna beat him up and I'm gonna win I'm gonna beat him in the Bubsy fight because he thinks he's better than me. Let me tell you something. You don't fuck you're gonna fuck around and find out what's gonna happen because I'm gonna beat you in that fight and I'm gonna win. So fuck the Cowboys. Fuck the Yankees. Sorry, I say that. I was told by a certain mist that I was supposed to say fuck the Yankees. So there we go.
Well, as a lifelong Yankees fan,
I don't give a fuck. I hate the Yankees. You're a Mets fan. Believe me, I know you're a Mets fan. You are, aren't you?
I'm not a baseball fan. I don't watch baseball.
You laughed. You are. You got Mets written all over you.
Yeah. I mean, where I'm at, I'm supposed to be a Phillies fan, but nah.
Yeah, really. Everybody wants to say you're offended because everybody say fuck the Yankees. They look at it like, So you hate us because you're yeah, that's where you can follow me. Make sure you come back by tomorrow and see the GF1 podcast where we talk about, I don't know, Miss
Rosh
Dance.
Hashanah.
Say something, huh?
Rosh Hashanah,
Rosh Hashanah. Oh,
What?
no.
What?
What?
the Jewish holiday.
Like,
You want-
It's Rosh Hashanah tomorrow. Would be perfect time.
yeah, we could. You want to talk about it? Let's do it.
okay, Matt, we're gonna
Oh,
talk
I
about
can't.
Kwanzaa.
I have to actually celebrate the holiday.
No, Matt, we're gonna talk about Kwanzaa.
Yeah, you get nothing on Kwanzaa.
Hey, man, I'll listen.
Kwanzaa, they'd be like,
Neither
shit.
one of us can spell it.
Yeah, we can't spell it. And like, it's like, if
Hey.
you can spell Kwanzaa, I'll give you a gift.
I can't spell Hanukkah, man, so I'm right there
Yeah,
with you.
that word is so horrible to spell. Like if somebody
It's-
was like spell it or die.
It's got like 3 different spellings. You can be wrong and right.
Yeah, because there's like one that starts with CH, one that starts with H.
One with 2 Ks, one with 1. You can't win.
Like Kwanzaa literally is like, yeah, so we're all struggling, so that means we don't get you nothing. So fuck, damn it, shit.
This is how I spell Hanukkah. Just give me some Scrabble tiles. I'll just throw them against the wall. Whatever turns up, that's how you spell it.
You're gonna come close.
What is that? I'm not even gonna attempt it because I feel like people will come after me, mainly Scott.
Yeah. Don't do it. I'll be very upset.
I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. But like H, no. Like you know
H,
that person.
nope, canceled.
Okay,
Done.
stop it. Yeah, just stop it. Like just like Kanye, there's different people in my brain telling me stuff. One of them is probably Samuel L. Jackson, who's the person that cusses people out a lot, and the other person,
You got a Jewish Mac in there. You got it right.
yeah, I have one, and it's Joe Pesci.
It's Judd Hirsch.
Judd Hirsch. Yes, damn it, it is Judd Hirsch. I was wanting to say is Joe Pesci Jewish?
No, he's Italian, so I get the
Fuck!
confusion.
Damn it, Joe
You know what?
Pesci's
Hold on, Scott. That does not mean he's not Jewish just because he's Italian, okay?
That is true. That's fair.
That is true. Yeah. But
I don't believe Pesci is part of the tribe, but I may be wrong.
I
hope he is.
Oh yeah, but Pesci's up there. Yeah, he's up there too. He's with Samuel Jackson as the other person that cuss people out a lot. And then you got the Jewish person, which will be Steven Spielberg. Out for some odd reason.
All of the Scots in my head are just variations of Jeff Bridges.
Huh. Big Lebowski style.
Actually, main Mac is Patrick Starr. It's just Patrick Starr.
Well, I know what model I'm gonna make of you now.
Whenever it's like when it comes to like the part it's supposed to say something is dumb, but it's like stop me, Patrick like what? Ah shit, that was stupid.
Okay, we should probably wrap this up though. It is 10 o'clock.
Not for me.
And
Sorry, I'm just thinking. I'm Sylvester Stallone as Emmanuel from Suicide Squad. Sorry, I'm thinking.
So all of your Macs in your head are all people who go,
Well, actually, Sylvester Stallone is Strong Mac for some odd reason.
he's strong, Mac. Yes.
He's Strong Mac. Yeah, I'm gonna let this thing real out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got a
All right,
Jason
cool.
Statham
My
in
bad.
my head. He's British Scott.
I think all of mine are variations of me on a stripper pole. And Mac knows why.
So Beyonce,
Shout out to
Beyonce,
Chris.
Elizabeth Hurley, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, I got. Am I-
Yeah, shout outs to Chris why I have those thoughts in my mind.
Oh, boy. I'm having a good time. All right. Let's Miss, do you got anything to plug or
Like I said, I'll do it tomorrow, provided you got it right this time.
maybe?
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
You'll see me tomorrow. All right, Scott, got any plug?
Just find me here. We're gonna do film talk at some point again, and Is It Rotten some point again.
Yeah, we're gonna get Is It Rotten will get back together again.
We're gonna do Black Film Talk at some point.
We're definitely gonna do that. Like I said, these 2 months have been like really, really tough on me because I had to do Gamer Grudge and do all the questions, everything. Now that I got Zach back, I can focus on the other shit. So we're back to normal.
Cool.
So we're back to normal. I'm gonna get Film Talk. I'm gonna get Black Film Talk. All this shit together. And I got yay. So we'll be back to normal we'll be back with the pre-recorded content that y'all all know and love sooner than later, because at the moment, like, I've been trying to focus on the live shows and I have not been focusing on that. So that's my fault. So we'll get back to that. All right, guys. That's it. Bye.
You actually cut out when you did that.
Yeah,
so
you
it's
definitely
like,
did.
Like, yeah, you said that's it, and then bye.
Bye.
Like that.
No,
was
I
rude.
actually I did.
It
I
was
did
pretty
do-
great.
Yeah, like, well, bye.
It was kind of that.
Yeah, there was like a long pause, and it's like bye.
Bye.
No. Actually, that wasn't cut out. That's just me literally doing it. I just like bye.
It felt like the end of Ferris Bueller. You're just like, what are you still doing here? Bye.
Bye.
It's over.
Yeah,
Go home.
go home. Oh yeah, we're gonna have cable. Bye.